Welcome to another episode of Watch Yusef Squat while he rambles on about carbs in the corner. This is the highlights from this month's training. As you may recall, I've been dieting with Eric Helms since end of October, starting at around 82, 83 kilos with aim to get down to 74 to compete in that weight category. Currently, this morning weighed in at 75.3. So hopefully the downward trend can continue and not too much longer of dieting. These clips are what you just saw was a warm-up squat, and this is the rep-out set of 531, fives wave. This was in Harrison's garage from the forum. Very kind of him to let us train there. As you can see, really trying to keep chest up and upper back tight. Having some trouble with that, particularly with the weight loss. Finding that I'm just kind of collapsing forward a little bit. I think partially technical issues, but also just need to improve the thoracic extensor strength and see what happens really. One of the assistance movements I've been doing for that purpose is snatch grip deadlifts. I think that's coming up in a second. Just trying to really focus on maintaining that scapular retraction. Not very fun, but has to be done. This was the Joker set. Not easy at all. But still, that's over twice body weight, so I can't really complain with the numbers going down slightly. Yep, you can see the hips rising there a little bit, but manage the 5 reps anyway. Diet-wise, it's all going okay. Just you may have seen from an article on If It Fits Your Macros that I'm just basically eating whatever to hit the numbers. Although the numbers themselves are quite sensible, so that self-regulates the food choices that you do choose. You end up going for more satiating things as a result. This is the snatch grip deadlifts that I mentioned. You can see between reps I'm really struggling to keep the shoulders back, but I feel this movement certainly helping carry over to squat and deadlift.
Head up, chest up the whole time.
There's Harrison berating me for it. This was his set of clean deadlifts, meaning a deadlift from a first pull position, so having the hips lower than you would normally. I've also been working on improving deadlift technique based on a video from Derek Palmstone, I think. He was basically saying that treat it more like a leg press, and that you're pushing the floor away while just the back angle should just maintain as much as is necessary to hold the weight, but he's trying to argue that the lower back shouldn't really be one of the prime movers of a deadlift, if that makes sense. I think, as you can see, like my upper back seems like in quite a good position from there. Took off my hat midway through wearing straps. Quite pleased with that. Yeah, there we go. Last rep was a little bit hitched. Trousers off. This was a failed Joker set of 210 kilos. I was aiming for 3, only got 2. Third one just didn't come up at all. As you can see, there's a lot of upper back rounding on that set, so it seems like the rounding cut happens at higher percentages. The reason the rep failed is because when the upper back rounds to a certain point, it loses the advantageous position to pull the bar, and it just will stop moving. There's no way you can really recover from that. Been trying to work on bench technique as well. I think with the weight loss, I've started cheating more and more with bench, and as you can see there, bum is coming right off. So the next week I came in really focused on keeping bum down. This was 120 for 5. Although it doesn't look like my bum's touching it, there was some contact, I promise. Next set was 130, also with bum on the bench. Quite pleased that I managed that actually, because pressing has been the main thing that has suffered with the weight loss. It'd be nice to get 130 in competition at 74, but we'll have to see how strength fares over the next few weeks. This was the following week after the squats in Harrison's garage. Same weights, same number of reps, and you can see that the technique looks a lot more stable and the reps are a lot more comfortable. 155 for 5, and then the Joker set was 167.5 for 3. With the heavy Joker sets over a certain percentage, I'm allowing myself to use knee sleeves, but I'm trying to avoid using belt and sleeves, or just belt as much as I can during January. We've coined this naked January, so avoiding the belt for as much as we can, and hopefully once we reintroduce it, we will have be able to benefit a bit more from it. Sleeves do give you a bit of bounce out of the hole, so that's always helpful. And finally, something that's really put the nail in the coffin for morning training for me, I just find I can never really perform, even loads of 80% I find close to failure. So this was 162.5, failed it twice even with a spot, so lesson learned. See you guys next time.
And so, of course you